Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So now to the plate, Jeff O'Doul, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam.
And there's ball one.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming to the plate now, Matt Bulger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Vernon Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bill Schneider is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Brian Aparicio. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball,
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Leading off the end.
Full force, take your base.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The international team took the lead in the 4th and held on.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the meet. With the 13th pick, the San Francisco Giants select Tim Lincecum, a starting pitcher from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Stephen Alames. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the curve.
In there, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Stephen Alames is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Sharp, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Adrian Valerio, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jesse Medrano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Medrano.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out. Digging in, Cal Mitchell. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Jason DeLay. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. The pitcher, Tim Lincecum, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Heading out towards shallow right. Mitchell has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, Cam View, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Right to him. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in to try it again, Chris Sharp. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like. Ready now, Travis Swaggerty looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Logan Hill is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is foul right side. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tim Lincecum. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Digging in, Cal Mitchell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. At the plate, Jason DeLay. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So striding forward now, Cam View. He singled his last time up. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Howard ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
0 for 2 for him to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, 2 here.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Chris Sharp. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, you got 1.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Logan Hill. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
All right, your
At the
pitch coming
plate,
right here,
Tim
right now.
Lincecum. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line towards center field.
Come on, go hard. You're
and
scoring.
The 2-out
go
threat
hard.
will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Valerio. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, place it first.
Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Houchins has a play.
Got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jesse Medrano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second.
No runner, hold.
And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Striding in, Jason DeLay, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set, the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramos is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 hit, 1 left.
Your attention, big hitting for the curve. Number 68.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. On its way is pitch number 75. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Elmore is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Count is 1-2 now.
One down, one down.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So digging in now, Travis Swaggerty. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Popped straight up. Lincecum calls for it. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping up. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Richmond Flying Squirrels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff. A coach
The show's continuing. Tim Melville will be on the bump for game 2 of the. So striding in, Antoine Rtts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ramos is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Manny Melendez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
At the plate now, Brian Mundell, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 4.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Brett Boswell. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there, hold it.
Into the box, number 4. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the look. And not in time as the run scores. Striding into the box, Arvison Perez. Hit to first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Tim Melville, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike taken up in the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now batting, number 21.
At the plate, Antoine Rtts, and he popped him up. Adames will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Now at the plate, Tim Lincecum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Melendez. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brian Mundell becomes out number 2 this inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
No runner, no runner. Cut.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. To the plate now, Arbison Perez.
Now batting.
No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up.
I got it.
Adames is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tim Melville becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So nothing happening this time around. Now in the box, Tim Lincecum.
The pitcher, number 55.
And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Ready once again, Brian Mundell. He went down on strikes last time up. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miles Jones. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Behind 0-2 now. Line hard. Foul. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Miles Jones becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another. 4-2 the final score tonight. Hartford took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
The game's future star Rinskam, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And there's your first out of the inning. Into the box now, Chris Sharp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
In time to first, and there are two away. Stepping up now, Mason Martin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third. Now at the plate, Travis Swaggerty. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Travis Swaggerty.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Adrian Valerio comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Standing in, Jesse Medrano. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
You got two down.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hey, here we go.
Grounder down the line at third. but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Tim Lincecum, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
On the back.
And that's in there, base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher.
New inning set to get underway. Into the box now. Jason DeLay is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled away. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
So striding in, Stephen Alamez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-2 down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2 from the stretch. Runner at second here with one man out.
Let's go right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Chris Sharp, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Elmore. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Mason Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Lined but speared on a hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Travis Swaggerty looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tim Lincecum. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Sharp is right there, 1 down.
Play ball.
Settling in now, Adrian Valerio. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Adrian Valerio.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And he misses there. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
I got it. Mine.
Shaw arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jesse Medrano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. This is skied out toward right. Number 34 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Tim Lincecum, and their runners at the corners now.
Lincecum.
Come on, let one fly here. Let's go.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup. But he stays in there.
Hitting for Altoona, number 23, Logan.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 5 homers, and 11 RBIs. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Got him to go down swinging there. Logan Hill goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. On its way is pitch number 75. Alames, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Into the box, Jake Elmore. No hits to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mason Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Rickard.
I got it.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Travis Swaggerty. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Popped him up. Trump is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Adrian Valerio. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Adrian Valerio.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tim Lincecum. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hey, let her rip one time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 6-0. Melvin Adone. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Flying Squirrels.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Tim Lincecum takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 55.
Top half of the sixth about to get started. Coming to the plate now, Vince Fernandez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go, here we go.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Willie Abreu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Rickards under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Arvison Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a pop-up now. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there. Now batting. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Flying Squirrels used a nice pitch.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for...
So the lineup flips over and digging 55. In, Adam Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The next 3-2. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Stepping into the box, Joaquin Covey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits. No error. 8-3 is today's final. The Bay Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning.
Ladies and
Tim
gentlemen,
Lincecum takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Naylor. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Tyler Freeman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Tyler Freeman.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping in, Alexis Pantoja. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Number 49 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in now, Kai Tom. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Now to the plate, Leroy Elam. He singled his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rubber Ducks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never... Tim Lincecum enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tim Lincecum.
In there, strike 1. slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
2 balls and a strike.
Let's go.
Madris leads off first with 1 away. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The third baseman, number 3.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gio Brusa is up off. 7-5 tonight's final. Altoona led this game from the
A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
Tim Lincecum is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Tim Lincecum.
Digging in to try it again, Cal Mitchell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now to the plate. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Curve jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joel Caesar. Tim Lincecum will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Ready now, Mitchell Tolman. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Grant DeLong. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Logan Hill is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Plays it first now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Number 63.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.
From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Ladies and
Tim
gentlemen,
Lincecum answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Lincecum.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. 1 run is scored. And this one bounds around against the wall. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lincecum, originally from South Korea. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup.
High fastball right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding forward now, Zue Lin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Snagged on a short hop. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Luke Tendler. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in and looking. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Portland.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time. A manager checks in with his ball club.